Well, but it's all good. You said that see, I quite somebody. I come carry say, okay, now was somebody but to you say a Indian kwan because and ohini na alata manche alata hini usu alata hini oba bedwanumu ebetena mu maame Afromax we no ni papa ni ochiame Majimba already go until and the prayer not I don't know and he or say no because of a Thursday before I see you so media and say your company who on the tian who had event then so Christopher who d for come church obana who be as that alone is a thank you for Nyankopon adom ye da nyame ase and yali nyama meka nyina I hope minimum topic there but bia wan hwa am ko shase a is the main very simple because the church account there many I didn't see there because in my experience at the medical area no so no yeah wrong delivery in terms of presentation of children and your
wrong presentation of children wrong delivery yes
look wrong okay wrong
after the delivery is what
yes not intentionally because I keep saying that my daughter it happened to my daughter but I was there to just pick it up. And I've witnessed a lot of people who have said, but medical error. Yes.
Now, mistakenly, a doctor upon my
that's a man shed that. A doctor for put midwife now, they are calling because usually in a circle, okay. Actually, I was a colony, a woman, we are more qua. You court it will call 3 go 1 court with their pink card. And you go do another year. I told you, ye obedient without knowing. Into Tessie. Recently, now, Syracuse, I'm finding currency, so about cash Syracuse. No, you British Council Hall. There was a public consent. So I fought for a name tag for a special economic teaching hospital. Then Bruce Smith was the chief executive. And then they started giving babies name tag. And that is why the baby no abada. So Obabi wo hodada is likely say a beer mistakenly you will be there not deliberately. But this is not to hold the fort say intimacy so be any mobile. And obini mobile mra wa na nye mra bia just need to marry divorce sir.
Could it happen says yes in the training oba hima pepe Yvonne Nelson. A beer Nani mama no on name actress papa and pampa say one of the possible reasons is that there may have been a child swapping.
No, or no on him about Franny papa. So no castle name papa.
On castle name
go, but only on him crying papa.
Where them was on him because our body being no I'm saying is a big about
sir in common obey right from that angle. Says I'm passing upon a bone, dealing a share in yin sendia. You go a deal in Enyanwa, it could also be say, my many kind of correct. But be your delivery and an error be about that is also possible. We can't run that away from that. And you may know on that score. Say A B swap only dear a year about friend papa. But about friend soon in the band beating on person behind it. What else say or not? You know, it me do baby, do baby. Oh yes, me won't go. There you will be out with my till death do us part, no be protector forever. All of them can I say because anti Charlie Kakao Mate, Bakuna Siana, you call Jelly teaching son. I can't my wank. But now one gas I won't pay because you're boss. But the best I can say, yes. And your father Bassam Nameka, and your father Bassam Nameka, and I got boss banning me. Can one now share and I see a view and what's one or in the back of Mawa, yeah, one few. Or then the battle come my out here. The battle sugo subaisa. Me that say.
Nah, yeah, that's in this year.
You better say before ya now.
Although Nebano for yes civil marriage, we don't respect that marriage before.
Mhm.
Now in Labobano, they snap with the
Loose talk.
Loose talk.
Loose talk.
But before I come to this topic,
Yes.
this DNA testing you have advice on it. In the contract as on the or advisor say be ma be anye say eboa. What's your take on that?
My take is simple. The who bear man, who bet me a no result to the bed banner. Who bet me a no bisa who bear man who bisa say who pet DNA testing. Will you be able to withstand the result? If you can, then go ahead. But say wouldn't him say wouldn't me. Why do you go into it? Me who obi or 4 ewo Ghana oko abruchiri. That's the say Makada. And okoye na okoye nkrata ema ni yiri owo Ghana eni nkwala no nyina. O file man nkwala no alfas. Nkwala 4 no nyina anye ne di. Honum the mandate by force to say so open nkrata ma uma e say omu ye odi ye. Enye papa no na request ye. But oye man nkwala no 4 no nyina anye ne di. The guy became almost like a fanagin. Or Shiawa, now I say we are blacker. Now I say we are Ghana. Now I started burning in a money. Is it yes? Now I can yes. Yes. Wanyani Krata or struggle 3 years spend on Yani Krata. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, yes, best.
Or no need SND, Yam Kalanu, American Embassy.
That's one on your
Baby.
na nya ɔbaa no ɛna ebi a wafa
Yes, for ABL, PTO, and CEA. My member no talk about. Lumba Ebusian, that is a Fosu Royal family. Omo a commission lawyers. Some lawyers know short contracts are the Lumba. The himself in front of the former wife and the first wife. Akosia Sewa. Na nkrata no yerum na ni se Lumba Ebusiano, that is a Fosu Royal family. And 2025 by Yekasei, or Muhu Akosia Sewa, say for your Lumba Yiribio. Na a yenu brochure no, say Omudi Akosia Sewa din Besha brochure no mpoa. They say Omu no favor bikeke because Akosia Sewa any Lumba Womba. I don't know who no say or Yiribio. Omu say, yeah, to say in the year 2004. When in Lumba, time more brochure, Germany to be precise. No, for yet, the friend was civil marriage. They say, Oko Warren, Estan, crack every year. But later on the year 2018, Oka Lumba said, Pen of you, Upe say, divorce, which was our intention to divorce, you know. Lumba lawyers say, okay, divorce and not for brother said, please, I'm calling your block. And no channel, who banner the insa, Ebre, Lumba, Ebusiano, the Fosu Royal family. In Salon Westum, na a kind of from saying tradition and culture mono. So Bapa din sa brebe because for say munji maintain value di ma ware no ego. Because of these two reasons, omo hu no so elumba yiri bi. Die omo nin say oyelumba yiri ye odobro ni. Oba otna lumba ho over the years no. Ono omo hu no say oyelumba yiri. Ono pe enye no be almost after e catcher akosia say why kind of say what kai mra lumba so pe say omba Ghana no say ni hu mfa no nto ba be di ayere what do you call it ayarisa echia who say woni no mba Ghana bia ndi say wa ba Ghana aba be breya odobro nya tina ni hu a afina wo ba so ye yeri enti pam no because of nsa we di breya no when you are yeri the name will say we are getting. Now, look that here in the process, you will get Banco, King, Yena, Nine Shed, API, Benson, and then, or back, prepare, yet Jatum say, or a lumba get it, ye, or dog, bruni. And then you must say, hey, babe, that then Namu said, Obiako, yes, civil marriage for court. Ah, Sawa, no Muslim because of the Sabrem of the Ewa Ghana. Said and yes, I know our rentable pell, Mumpel, or a lumba giri. If you must see, well, some mammy look or women cause case, say yes, me a lumba giri in poor. Mammy to me, yeah, you know. Just say, was to wrap from the end of it to me, yeah, you know. Let me start from Sokri Safo. One of my way to my commission on culture. General
Alivas.
I said, we thinking that over nice one. I put to know the map.
One, young company, I say, and penny for no. Ɛyɛ abusuafoɔ no create problem bi ɛna no ɛna asosɔ nneɛma bi so ama na bɛduru baabi aduru yi problem ne sɛ abusuapanyin no yɛbisaa no asɛm wei no because mediafoɔ a na atwitwe nsansi mu bae because ɔmo nim menyɛ sure sɛ ne public ne nim sɛ yɛde nsa bi kɔma mpanimfoɔ some years ago bi nti ɔmo a na ɛbɛba bɛka nti da bia ɛwɔ hɔ yi deɛ amanfoɔ nim sɛ lumba ɛwɔ yere bi ɛwɔ aburokyire ne ɔne ne tena ha nsɛ nso no da bɛn na menim wɔ mibisa da bɛn na ɔmo kɔgye awareɛ ɛwɔ ɔdɔburo ne no na busua fie records ne ɛwɔ mu saa
ɔmo ankyerɛ ɔmo so ɛne yere
kwan bɛn na yɛfa so bɛyɛ yere okay me asem bisa ni me bisa o yes because me nim say oyere de oyi obi a abusuafo ekọ abusuafie ni akoye ho ade eno na me nim anase mo bekọ court mo akoye is there any record any particular day any evidence to that effect for us
abusuafo si obi de Akosia Sewa Germany no.
And no nanti a me sha ase ka say. No no ebusua pani no. Okohwehwem wo hwan bi ho. Ono ho na ese e baba hwehwem free. Baby, yeah, but baby e be ko bisa asem na. E yo no ebusua pani because yes. Exactly. Come on. Enti a me sha ase me ka say asem we die e me say problem if you ebusua for no. Yeah, you see actually there. After there, it's Rambo in the jungle. We need a pop. Also boxing be a buy here. I just say now, man, for you know, some should be no. You need a popcorn and a bottle of Coke to look. That is what me I have decided. Propose solution. Me, Ali.
Yeah.
If we are here for any na a tumpo nyina no. Omo shase no. Omo nya problems we anybody. And now, solutions, ebeye regulation. And in the SCCC, when I see these challenges, say eba, because ebe boyen, ami as to 2 year nieme ye, ebe boyen, ami as share nieme ye. And when Socrates, the philosopher, can say, spend your time in reading other people's books, so you will learn for free what others have labored for. A month was 7 or money who name near Mama ye no. Uti a chira, no so far no dear too hopeful. Intimate feel say, and when they is no, yet the better you hopeful. And a young guy who now as she said, ever she said in your me. What's a honor being come no yet, no a bush for mooning come up.
Who was solution and now who came that after the chaos there will be order, then we'll find a solution. Who any proposed idea he says
Me nibi.
Welcome, Jaja.
Senior.
As we are thinking, and on what about when they are, but okay, I get it. But I mean, yes, over the same.
Pacho, Yasemo.
Say, Busiano see all the work of our stable marriage, Musa and Crack, who are there, or more allergy, or more feminist by me, you can say you can any pray. Almost so bad, 2018 on the building, some brave Busiano, I was done, I said, our real coach was Germany. Let them back. And see, or Munch, that's us, and so I can say, until or Munch to say, or you resist that lumba. And you're double. Now, no, on say, Wareno. And see, say, Akosia say, what German wife or no. So, when you of Bruce funeral, a year funeral, by a lucky, or we no favor big cake and entitlement, yeah. Because said the only number one band, we have been doing cake, not in Jim's in any day. That is it.
Me pacho me dase. The woman say, awade a friend awade pa na ye Kristo mu awade no. Senior okan Exodus 22 verse number 69. Quotation you o me de pa. Se obetumi akan ma me aka mepe. Exodus 22:16. Say quotation na wo ho no. Eno na ye e Kristofo nyina awade. Eno ni ade ye Kristofo nyina awade. Nyame mu no nyame agi atom eboa agidifo
You said 22:16.
Me pa join
Mommy King James version.
Okay.
And if a man entices a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. And also see the man seduces a virgin who is not engaged to any other person, who is not married, and has sex with that person he seduced, he must pay the customary bride price and marry her.
Medicine. Bible say tree says obi koda da baba wabi. Ayenje na wade na one ne da onkoye ne ho ade na onwale no. Eti awade ye Kristo mu awade ne say obeba akoye ne ho ade ema abusua eno ano no wawale no. Eti no maame no wo Germany na ye nua ba maame say wa no. Say yade ade dilumba ewale no
efie die sɛ deɛ baaboro ɛɛkan ɛna ka abusua no sɛ wɔde nsa aba ɛdi a that is a maame sɛ waa awadeɛ no kyɛ sɛ ɔnka ho biem that is a wafiri mu atwɛ ne ho afiri mu by yɛ papa dadi lumba anwale maame no ɛyɛ efie die nko a ɔde kɔɔto deɛ ɛyɛ wedding ɛka ho eti sɛ wogyae efie die na sɛ kɔɔto deɛ no so wokɔtwam sɛ wankɔtwa kɔɔto deɛ no na kɔɔto deɛ no wɔ hɔ nom a still awadeɛ no nguyɛ awadeɛ no still a nguyɛ so wokɔtwa kɔɔto deɛ no deɛ ana awadeɛ no agu eti maame no ɔwɔ aburokyire no still a wɔyɛ walefoɔ ɛwɔ aban mu eti no ne nsɛm na ɔka no ɛwɔ point kɛseɛ paa ɛwɔ point because meka asɛm wɔ UTV sɛ eti na mmemme ti wei me deɛ me de me ame ho na ɛyɛ example me sɛ wedding deɛ me nye bi da ekodu ta me wi ase bɛsɛ and yes am fa ho that me was second chance aborɔfo no ayɛ de wedding ne kora bae no wɔn wale ya du bɛyɛ 60 na wɔn di 70 ni sister ɛna wɔn yɛ wedding na wɔn sɛ wɔn yɛ no nyinaa owu ama mo first aid and red card na mo no mo ya ben owuo but yɛn ebibi mɛmu wa senior sa ɔbaa bi yɛ young girl ɛdɛn koraa na ɛwɔ mi tiri mu sɛ sɔfo kum kyakya mehyia wo sister me pɛ sɛ me yɛ ho adeɛ me wale wo wɔ sɛ agye sɛ yɛkɔyɛ wedding ɛdɛn na ɛwɔ wo tiri mu nti a wopɛ sɛ yɛkɔyɛ wedding ɛsensan sɛ nkrataa no wɔ aban mu ɛdɛn na ɛwɔ wo tiri mu adwenbɔne na kuta wo adwenbɔne saa na ɛma nso aba no ɔno bɛyɛ wedding minim girl bi a wɔde 35 years wawale yɛ sikafoɔ 5 ebia ɔwale wa 2 years no wakɔ so program no wagyaw number 2 no wakɔ so commotion no wagyaw ɛkɔ kɔɔto ana kɔɔto akyɛ adwapadeɛ nim na wɔde bi ama no eti emema 5 no kɔhwɛ adwapadeɛ a wɔwɔ ɛnɛ awadeɛ ɛyɛ business maybe awadeɛ te sɛ yie ɛyɛ business o wɔn sɛ na yie kɔra yɛ business ya wɔn nkurɔfoɔ bi ɛfrɛ wɔn efu contractors uwu a wɔn tumi bɛtɔ wɔ yie no yɛ yie no fa enya so mfa soɔ ɛyie yɛ business saa na awadeɛ yɛ business ɛnkane Jeremiah 6:16 wɔsi yɛn nkɔgyina kwan no so ne yɛn hwɛ yɛn mi sa tete atempɔn ne baabi a kwan pa ne da ne yɛn fa so no yɛn nya ahomeyɛ ɛnɛ youth no sɛ yɛn fa so ɛnkane yɛn nananom ne yɛn maame no tumi tena se ɛne obi wo 10 yɛsi bɛdu na ɔne na wo bɛyɛ 11 na wɔn kuta adwempa ne kɔ awadeɛ ɛnɛ wo de Ghanafoɔ mmaa 100 gyina hɔ a ɔwɔ kɔ awadeɛ no ayɛ kuta adwempa yɛ 20 pɛ ɛtɛ ne nyinaa yɛ adwembɔne ɔbɛwɔ paapɛ nkyene woni paapɛ nkyene ɛyɛ pentoa yɛyam ne kɔfe na ɔde bɔ nkatekwan ne abɛnkwan ɛno no yɛfrɛ no slow death wowu ntam a na CID foɔ bɛbɛ mu masa ɛde asɛm me papa kwasi prate ne ka masa kwame yɛ wowu aduane a masa yɛwɔ na duro a memanim no ɛnyɛ aduro da masa that ɛnkatekwa no deɛ sɛ obi ade ne deɛ gu ayim na sɛ aduane no koraa no ɛgya deɛ wɔ no ɔbɛpɛ so obɛdi sɛ wobɛba no ɔbɛkyerɛ sɛ wadi ne deɛ deda ɛti wɔnni ɛti senior deɛ memepɛ sɛ meka sɔfo kum kyakya meka sɛ awade a aba this time awiase no ɛyɛ business ɛna ebi ɔnkɔpɛ mfasoɔ ɛde nti na yɛbɛwale yɛ sɛ ɔbaa no nyɛ adwapadeɛ a wɔde bɛfie onya kaa ɛda wo so ɛti dodoɔ na ɛkɔ na akɔpɛ adwapadeɛ ɛti sɛwa buroni no sɛwa me nua ba sɛwa na ɔte Germany no akosua sɛwa asɛm a wɔka no yɛ perfect kama na me no maame no ɔwɔ kurom a no ɛyɛ ɔdɔ buroni no me ni problem ɛyɛ me opinion because DLFM Lumba Emma ye Juma na many Roman father and an year Juma was so pa Monday to Bear Friday. Many problem. But there were day self problem in our so you penny, you know. Many again. All the problem number. That is Abusia penny Roman father said. As I said that the Lumba Saman Korabe Kunkum one. Oh, there be able to kum what you say. Abusia penny, they wine a while by an abet 2 to say, and or double, you know, and I yan one year, but that's some own fat, right? I feel called by ya. What was the other sister want to say? Ya and 1 year. There be or penny dear or 2 boss. It's in our Yabusia penny, why you want Shishimu? Sabio, Fatchame, it's in a metro Sabi Bibriano. Quotation you Proverbs 14:15. When we all was all be yet to Queni and or Jean Semudin Tantam. Proverbs 14:15. Will be yet to Queni. Titi Queni no tree na Borofone Becassa. That be what say, and the Bible say, Proverbs wa okay 18:13. And what? As all the time and kind. 18:13 and 13:18 emu baako. Wase obi a wote asem ada 13:18 and 18:13 wo de hwe. Wase obi ote asem na wo judge asem ne quick and tentem. Na wo beba beko akoye an investigation. Na ade ne ntesa no. Se nipa no ba se na ho ye fele. Se nipa no wo ye nipa na ni ewu. Se nipa ne ye nipa. Baby no obeka se sebe 18:13. I was saying.
Answer a matter. Why even hearing it is both foolish and shameful.
Thank you. You see that the reading.
He who answers a matter before giving hears the matter.
Thank you. Thank you. Me Bible. Me print Bible. Senior.
You can say, no. Akosa say why you doing that. Ono pen to me yet as say ye no ye Germany a GD fine because almost Lebanon I can only say Germany ye abra but over that for ba ko bi me na Africa but asante na you na asante ye die say business na se answer na table be see I won't say na ye e wo asante culture mo it is a mami we make us can say when na we widow because say and yeah, Busia Kunya no number class long day. If you really do it, solution is pain. Yen Chimu, when I may a year over on your own energy. So, what you is how do you do the marriage? How do you do the funeral?
Trade assess on Chum. A coming on Chuman could do 1 year.
I'm not in junction back to a year.
And I hear your way to me the injunction to maybe 5 years, 10 years. Papa be you couldn't name me weird. Nifu or the phone is 10 years. Sa eto da bia ye disua de o. Eto da bia ye de say na ma we sua de. Ana wo say yato aba o Ghana ha. Sabe yato aba wie ya ye papa numunyamfo John Mahama. Ewi ni yo a ye oye president yi. Wo say assign de ye papa Bawumia e kan wo say ye wo president mi no. President yes eh. Eti kuna nipa baako. And the Yukuna. It's my men, Nidia, the Silk Kuna. Or no, you're wonderful.
Oh, almost in
that be nothing I make us say, until I say, won't you say, my son? If he says, a court, and to me, my nation is here. When you say, and send me a what, or be to me, Peja, or some enthusiasm, and you go Supreme Court. Yet, yet, trust it. What can I say? Interpretation. Me that say. Thank you, na Supreme Court in Chile. Nemra ni influence here because Supreme Court for the body edition here. What that? Eti my meno di na what they call court no ya dia senior court to say ye will be one there no ye wedding na court no wedding na why no aban krata no ye ntwa mu a na wanye walefo biem na why walefo biem a court no infamra. That ye watch let some be come chacha means you be. Abuapa.
Call to the Beba say we because a snap make us a bridge and a big trust civil marriage.
Thank you.
But who needs a case here? So I win. Then now we'll share a penny big. My aunt's not say as a bushia, say about the year we could.
Ebusuya penny. Court to a custom never or no Koran or said here. Nano society and about the system. Me Ebusuya penny. No, I don't believe Ebusuya penny. No, Menini. I want a custom. And then number 2, me the way bem. A man be brain fancy here. Make our UTV, make our heavy. Missy would be or baby, I would do a big kumwachi be artist will be our drive one. Only Lancers. We a driver now driving any Lancers, your only problem. Who to me trick car now? That would be bunny per kuno. Police buy our first one or Lancers when road wet insurance. What they are driving, they are so better to do police belly. I could not say money went on so near Muchum. But that would be as a musi. That's a mubesino. And our baby, I would do will be kumwachi bia. That is what be a what you company car and a UTV for car. Uchi UTV for car. Over to me, I call girl. And the Ako baby, I can't in your dear. Company car. Your baby out to be here. By your dear, ya by dear. Eti a man within Crofu Kumachi. And no more bata patent Crofu Kumono. Miss of Kumchacha. A advice na madema. And now your banner senior. Uni be matse. I won't back me answer. And now on your one dear. Solid my speech. Solid again and solid again my speech. You are useless. You are becoming like losing. I don't know bracing. One half row. Brofonso, you'll be the Abinia. My main cabin of it. Pacho, my friends, you. Pacho.
You know what I'm saying? Look what is like, but almost like a sound jai. Who's over than a time in it? Man, and I won't cast you. I can't do this, and I have a
Holly.
That's that way.
It's unfortunate to say, Obi, a warrior say, when I ever discussing the radio, because maybe some will say, must we even discuss somebody's marriage on radio? And why? How did we get here? Someone may be some, because AI is this issue of Lumba and the death and how to bury him and the rest of the things, is becoming a bit uncomfortable for me because to me, a man, a year me nui, that I mean, make mechano, and I say, guess, ladies me nui. Did they make that the Lumba popular? It was that the Lumba who made them popular. At what point did they see a talent in Lumba to the sense that they decided to marry? Nipana hustle free. There is a simple only of one cries and cry is not in the picture. And then these two ladies, you see, and then these two ladies, and I wait to see. So is there no fight? If there is no fight, then why are we discussing it? What are we doing here? I am not going into Lumba's case specific. I am looking at this is a scenario. Obi popular or whoop na ntokwa asi between two people.
I don't have a problem.
Yes.
But I will see these two ladies.
Yes.
The way they are dragging. So far, one lady has been silent. That is what I'm saying. It will sound unfair. If we say she's off, that here.
Okay.
I don't know if you get where I'm coming from.
Okay. We are looking at tradition. Kunasem is purely tradition. It is different from.
Is it law or tradition?
It is tradition.
Really?
Ekuna. Widow. Who should stay in the room on that day of the year? Friend is saying, who should be presented as the widow? The way we are looking at it, traditional, purely purely traditional. And as far as I know, issues that border on tradition, the moment yedi law we are diluting tradition. The moment yedi science, DNA, any nyama tradition, we are diluting it. The moment yedi Christianity, religion, tradition, we are not helping it. And I wouldn't like these things to continue the way they are being handled. I think, sir, the issue of who is the rightful widow and who is not the rightful widow, meaning free property. And yes, as a property, why are we even dragging this several months after the man is dead and gone? Mitier Saturday show now, referred, and I listened to some of them. And I seem to agree with one lady on that show that day. I didn't agree with somebody who was saying, say, Michael Jackson, it took 15 years to settle the matter. America. You can't use Western tradition you can't infuse it into Ghanaian tradition. The two traditions are separate and different. Secondly, there's there's a difference between fighting for property and the rest of them. Those examples now, Michael Jackson, 15 years, those things didn't affect the burial. The burial went on just the day Michael Jackson died and when he was buried. So if the estate trendy for 15 years in court, that's a different issue. It is everywhere. Every rich man, there is always, after the burial, there is always an issue over properties and the rest of them. But when it comes, so we shouldn't mingle the two. When it comes to tradition, it's unfortunate. Me, who beside me and say, what is the proposed solution? That's what you said. Yes, the way forward. What is the proposed solution? I think, say, in Ghana here, regarding this issue, it is the winner takes all mentality, and I do win ever. It is the winner takes all. Otherwise, why should there be a contest? Say, it is because the guy is rich. If the guy were to be a poor man, would you sense of presenting me? But you see, that Lumumba is not the only person as Sebi. Be agro, say only way. He's not the first person to do that.
He will not be the last.
And he will not be the last also. So, Bible. How did God handle Abraham's case? Abraham, when he was sharing the property, he shared it and gave everybody his fair share of it. What about David? Sorry to say. Uriah. Yes, David messed up. But at the end of the day, how did God settle it? Point is said, we shouldn't be winner takes all mentality. No. The moment a man is dead, none no fret. Either say nebusian for and I say Nadam for me. Say, oh Charlie, me no hospital now. The first advice people give, you say, Kofi Honakot is a documents in the answer.
So in this situation, who
proposed solution, you say the two women should understand. Say, yes, papa, no more injunction.
Property.
Oh, see, no, the man must be buried first, and then we look at property. That is what is done everywhere. But if you see, we are placing injunction on the burial. You are not happy.
The two women should stop the injunction. It is one
no,
woman.
What I'm saying is that whoever is saying say or the injunction beban.
Because
whoever. That's why I'm not looking at individuals. I'm not looking at minimum dimple. Halifax.
Yes.
Is there a contention or there is not?
Are there contention between two women?
That is what I'm asking.
contention between a woman and a family.
Then why do we bring in the other woman's name in the first place? Because the moment the family mentions another woman, the moment the family mentions another woman, we will see some on Kasaye. The moment the family ropes that woman into the discussion, then there's a contention between two women.
Or no, what's wrong as that?
I am not here to apportion blame. I am not apportioning. That's why Omumi and Luka minimum what would you?
My understanding of your opening remarks was that Mabi Omunja. Mabi Omunja. And see, Yirikitawano, Onjai gain, no, Ongashi, Onga who Yeri, Onga said, Mipe, Namiya Yeri, on you be and go court, on India, or Tini Baby Boko. Ebusia, this is Mammy Jamin. So the younger one, no, why how do we draw? That was here on the bear being a when are we hearing? On the castle about
even before the Ebusia, Eddie was verdict we buy it. No. You and I know said there had been a discussion, serious discussion about who is the real wife of
who between who and who.
You see,
serious discussion between who and
who. Over
serious discussion. Still, that is Ebusia Penny said
Ebusia Penny media and Bisa no, and no can agree.
Said this issue of Daddy Lumba, why the year it had been on the table, and that is why the media went to ask the Ebusia Penny that if there was no contention. If there was no contention, do you think the media would go and ask the Ebusia Penny for clarification? Yes. Okay.
Media of the Ebusia Penny said, let's say that is Daya. I'm sorry. Na Nigiri Kadunko, any airport hospital, and I say, Ebusia can say, Nigeria, I mean, name no, or what watching your friend Akusia fail. That was how who is on TV. What means the media so much for the Nigeria because they can't do Baba Copia. Money no. All the insurance, if you get what I mean. It's a Ebusia or the them said they be grown in year. Money Savannah. And Ebusia Kuya, then it said it is the other way around. So in all fairness to Bruni, so far, it will be difficult to say we're being alone in any way.
Yeah, and I've
so that is how the Ojiri contention will pay. You get me now?
Okay.
He's repeating himself, so it's okay.
No, let him summarize.
I'm not repeating myself. I am just refusing to take sides the way some of you are doing.
See,
and the way you are coming, and the way you are coming to
personalizing it.
The way you are coming to do, you are coming to take sides.
And I will die with the sides.
I see to you and prove me wrong.
All right, okay. So in proving him wrong,
so that's what he's coming to do. Because yes, he's coming to take sides in a matter.
You remind me,
Nene, you don't have a side. You don't have a side, so it's okay. Why are they?
What time the electoral commission petition? Jacob can't talk about evidence of better memory. Dr. Baumia, and then another book for court say
pink sheets.
Pink sheets are seminar. And I think it was like I see Aidan.
Yeah, Aidan of the electoral commission.
It's sorry.
I object to what?
What do you object to? You are objecting to what?
What he has not said yet. For me, oh, Kasaya, me in your Babeka. I say, also, not as I be repeating. Yes.
All right, so point of correction in the lessons that we want to learn. Socrates, submission here. Socrates, yeah, the submission Claire said, this is for us to learn. Prophet Kumchacha, Eka, the same thing.
Say,
Yeah, we are the best.
okay.
And a commission on, consultant on culture. The whole nene, culture no, misleading, and the incorrect.
Your capacity as
Or Kase, in my capacity as the only, as the only licensed, internationally accepted marriage counselor over time. Thank you. The truth is that
the prayer woman is
Nene, a widow is defined by you as a consultant, as the wife of the deceased person. And in the laws, and now the way widow. And then soon, I said last week, Minister Secretary, Monday one, last week, or my definition. And I'll come baby and do it. And do Tanaka and say, it is the tradition that determines who does a widow. Please, that's a lie. But enya mamre na chire de yokuna okuna yo no eyiri bia ni se ni kunu a obi yokuna nti saa de ne kan enye saa ena de wo mra no boa esan se o kan yankasa article 11 chapter 4 ni clearly now in the customary laws of Ghana de yaji tumu yaji polygamy tumu yaji civil marriage tumu ka 1 to 7 and yaji Mohammedan marriage nti ye wa ade miensa yaji tumu ha awade miensa de wa ye see obi antumi ware mpre mienu anya obi antumi ware mienu mpre mienu ne say wako ye fie di am friend customary marriage and am friend wed engagement no mrane say uya na next day now uko seek to do a civil marriage be e wo court e fie di is nullified e yamra edi Akosua Sewa is married under the civil law and under the law of bigamy. Anybody that accepts a married man to marry you, the law holds you have committed bigamy with the man because it is a deliberate act by law.
You know the man.
You know.
If you know.
And you know that the man is married. And me wa be frame me na mabi na me share me na me sign Akosua Sewa paper and no dey call loan as a nurse no dey bread lumba. I have the audio. So and commander yedin man and say we have not gotten to property. That's one. Number two, the response from the court and from the lawyer, I feel so little. The family lawyer, I'm surprised. You need to be surprised. Yes, she and Komodi Yase. The Fosu family now, Baba Jama law firm, no Ekasayo. And we shall penny see Lumba ni lawyer bia. The audio is there. They announced the death of Lumba.
Saa busia penny, again I see.
Oh, yes, Starboy. Baba Jamai and Associates almost signed Lumba letter from the office. DLFM announced the demise of Daddy Lumba, signed by the lawyer from the Baba Jama. How can a lawyer sign an official letter, not as a member of the place? Quickly they came to change it.
So come to the substantive.
Quickly they came to change it. Who said, he is not a lawyer for the Fosu family. But Jomo Kano, a lawyer for Odo Bruni, the team, and the radio station. And let Wadani Fosu family lawyer on behalf of Ebusia Benyinu. Shame and disgrace to Ebusia Benyinu. The court that we all know works with lawyers. And let a lawyer can write, no, I can't tell you and say.
The Fosu family has the right to keep any lawyer at any point.
But this is contradictory.
Well, the law firm can represent.
No, the law firm cannot.
It can.
It can because the same law firm is the one that the family head says. There's no law firm that can announce on behalf of the family. Then the same law firm comes again to talk for the family. This issue will go to court.
That's our law firm. They have the right to contract our law firm anytime they want. Counselor.
Mami, solution. No solution. I'll get the thing. Say law firm. Martin. No. The law firm, a law, a casa, Emma ultimately case call. Actual letter catcher and say Oma Akosia say what coin on the brochure. I'm in favor, and you wrote this. Number 2, a catcher and say a civil marriage that you have recognized between Lumba and Akosia Sewa that gave you the right to say so your hearing has been dissolved with drinks, and a lawyer can sign such a letter. Hey, this country, we are training more lawyers. It's hurting. Say, and let law firm to be confirmed. Say, who to be the son, a good court our dear. Time I was paying you, but you say, I hear about who now on Jishna, on Jay, Luba Samai, and Busha Samai, you go and say, Enku Obi so. But this is too much. What is this? Your man property so. And your property doesn't yet count. Yeah, can't do it. That's a request. Now I'm responding like this. Charlie.
Reverend, one of the titles that was here, what's the library to say
do you know why? No. Bible, my here. There was an inquiry when it comes to inquiries, spiritual inquiries. May say judgment, spiritual judgment must come to set in my house. I told you the last time. I was a penny, uncle issue. I want my cousin, and I said, you have a man warning. I'm a flash here. The next one you go issue. I will also say. Solution is said, let's wait for the judgment. No, let's wait for the judgment. But if the judgment, make distraction, there's a distraction, distraction. There's distraction, Halifax State. A yes, woman, Anna Aquan, Nimami, Enkreni. So the father, I know you close. I know you brought a distraction for closing. You brought distraction for closing, but I will end. See, my answer is, the court will give an order for the funeral to be done. On your housemate, but there is a record to prove, say, or your house help in the one castle in the year. As one come just so in the year. Lumba, and come just say in the year. I saw what castle I was your penny so I can't say, or by one woman. On come just say, or by the Becaya, I was your penny so I can't say. I'm surprised that certain people still have mouth to talk. No. You see, I'm so.
Yare, yes. Ubenya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma,